Hello everyone from Nobody, my name is Quentin. I'm here today with another episode of my hardcore playthrough. Now, we are going to be starting on day 11 and we're going to go until day 20. Now, at the moment of recording this, I haven't actually reached day 20, so let's hope we actually reach day 20. At the start of day 11, I thought it would be a good idea to actually trade with Farmer John, just because I wanted some emeralds. Yes, some emeralds. I got 16 emeralds out of trading with him, just for my wheat that I stole from other villagers, so I'm not going to be complaining about it. To enchant our armor and our tools and everything, we need an enchantment table. Now, to make this, you need 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book. Now, a book requires leather, so I thought it would be a smart idea to just capture some cows, breed them, and then get, hopefully, a lot of leather. I just need to make a sugarcane farm, and then it should be all done. Then we can make a lot of books and bookshelves, so we can enchant our stuff. And after that, I got a pen for my sheep to stay in, because I also want wool to do some stuff with. I don't really know why, but I want it, okay? Just let me be me. To make a book, you're also gonna need sugarcane, because sugarcane makes paper and a book needs paper. You're also gonna need them for the bookshelves to make your enchants actually be worth something. And just at this random spot of this mountain right by the water, I found some sugarcane, so I'm just gonna take this with me and go home and plant it, so I, get something out of it, because I want my sugarcane and get a lot of it, because I'm gonna need a lot of it to make my bookshelves. I found this doggy whilst walking back home, so I thought I would train it, make it my own, kill some skeletons with it and have some fun, and take it back until it dies. I mean, it will never die, because I love it. So my main food source at the moment is currently bread, so I thought I would make some golden carrots, which is actually the best food in the entire game, so that's very helpful to actually get it. But shortly after I made these golden carrots, I actually realized that when you get your villager all the way up, your farming villager, of course, get him all the way up to master, you can actually get from him some golden carrots for just 2 emeralds. So that's exactly what I did. So now I can actually turn wheat into emeralds. It's like 38 wheat into 3 golden carrots. Now this isn't food efficient, but it is efficient because I can just easily farm the wheat and it doesn't take up as much inventory space with the golden carrots. So that's a big plus. Now I decided my border wall wasn't going to be big enough, so I made it a little bit bigger just so I can plant my sugarcane farm inside of here. I randomly just thought to myself, let's make a treehouse. So yeah, I don't have any more explanation to that. So I started off with just making some kind of weird circle, and then I started placing glass in it and also a roof. Now this is just one of the 3 circles that I'm going to do. So yeah, this is kind of what the video is going to be all about, and it's just something I thought I could do, so I did. But to get the glass you need sand, and where can you get a lot of sand from? From a desert. Now in the first video, on the second day I went inside of a desert, so I kind of remembered where it was from, and I went there with my iron shovel and dug up some sand. It was about 2 stacks. Now that I smelted the glass, I'm going to start placing it, so we have kind of a glass border, I guess, so you can see through it and look out from here. It's going to be probably quite a good sight eventually when we fill it up with all cool bolts and stuff. This is about what it's going to look like. Just imagine that there was actually a roof on top of it, and then it's about what it's actually going to look like. And what do you think of it? I think it's a good thing, we can kind of look out. It's something I just thought I'd do, so hopefully you like it. At the moment I'm currently making the circle above the one that's originally built. This one is eventually going to be actually smaller. I'm going to break it all down and make it a little bit smaller, just because I want it to be like a pyramid, I guess. It's going to be big at the bottom and small at the top, or maybe even upside down eventually. But we're just going to see how it's gonna look like, and then we're gonna decide. Now I've actually finished the top one, so now I'm gonna make the bottom one. This one is I'm actually making this one bigger, so I'm currently mapping it out. Now when it's all done, I will just need to fill in the glass, make in the bottom, and just do some other stuff, but that's going to be about it. Now at this point a lot of time has passed. I've gathered some more sand because I need more glass. What I'm currently doing is I'm making the top one a little bit smaller, because I want to be like big and small. I'm not going to do this in this video, but in the next video I'm going to make the bottom one just 1 block smaller, because it's currently way too big, and that's probably going to look better than it does now. So let's just get on and make this one smaller. The past couple of days has just been working on this thing. I went from like day 14 all the way to day 20 just by doing this. This is basically going to be what the episodes are going to look like actually in the future when I do like big projects. It's probably just going to be an episode focused on me doing something. Maybe it will be more than just 10 days, maybe like 50 days of me just doing one big project, but it's probably going to take 5 times as long to actually